Hello everybody, this is Ronja with Globe Me. I finally wanted to get around and record key 7 to the 7 keys of happiness. I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been a 2-day break due to various reasons. One of them was that on Sunday I was not well enough, and instead of being angry at myself, I practiced one of the keys of happiness, which was forgiveness. I just forgave myself for not being able to do what I was so intent on doing, namely doing the 7th day or the 7th key on the 7th day, but that just didn't work out. And that's sometimes just what happens as a healer. When you process something for yourself and you process something for the collective at the same time, which a lot of healers do, then you just might need a day of rest. So I could not record the key 7, but instead I practiced another key. Today I'm out again in beautiful Folkestone. I hope you can see it in the background. You might even be able to hear the surf. Let's listen. I can hear it up here. It's beautiful on the Leas. So today, key 7 is dance. At first I thought I was just going to dance around a little bit. But then really I have a bit of a kink in my back. So I'm not going to dance that much, but I'm going to talk about dance. So what do I mean about when I say dance as a key to happiness? I mean not just physical movement, preferably, expressing what you actually feel. So if you're going for a walk and you feel like skipping like a little child, do so. Who cares if people see you? They're just jealous. That's what I've noticed anyway. Give it a try. That's why so many of us like hanging out with children, because we can finally play and get away with it without, people looking at us and giving us a third degree. So when I feel like skipping, that's what I do. When I feel like dancing, that's what I do. And just give it a try and see how the energy moves through your body and how you can actually move energy when you just move. But another aspect of dancing, or of dance as a key to happiness, really is that you can dance to life. You probably know the movie and the song, Dancing in the Rain. So it doesn't really matter that much what life throws at you. It matters more how you respond to it. So I like to compare myself to water very often. I love that element for various reasons. But water has this lovely, it has so many lovely attributes. But if you have just one drop of water onto a surface, it'll actually manage to hollow it out eventually. So water is really powerful while at the same time really malleable. It gets around obstacles. Sometimes it washes them away if it can, but if it can't, it'll just wash around. And that's really what I think makes life happier, when you realize by going inside, if you look inside, be centered, and then find the best solution to an obstacle. Is it worthwhile pushing against it, or should I rather go around it? We don't actually find those ways unless we look inside and find, answers from within, which I've talked about in one of the other keys, mindfulness and surrender. Surrender especially. I reminded you all of Einstein, who, whenever he was completely stuck with a problem, he took a nap, and then during his little sleep, the solution came to him. Another reason why I love water is because when you submerge yourself in that element, you're completely engulfed in it. And that's how it plays into the name of my company, and Globe Me as well. I want to be part of the globe. I want to be reminded that I'm part of all that is. And water reminds me of that. And dance reminds me of that. So give it a try and just try and dance. What does dance mean to you? Not just to move about, but also what does it mean to you as means to respond to life rather than to react. So what were some of the other keys that we learned? We learned gratitude. So yesterday, while I did not get to do the video. Well, actually I did, but somebody photobombed it and I decided not to post it after all. I could have been angry, but I chose to simply be grateful that that person, even though she really kind of messed with my schedule, was at least happy enough amidst all this craziness that's going on today in the world. And I was grateful that I was able to be outside and film a video, even though I could not post it in the end. There was plenty of more things to be grateful about, obviously. But you notice how that situation that could have possibly irked me, I turned into just something to be grateful about. I chose my perspective there. Also, the kink in my back happened yesterday. So, again, I wouldn't have been able to dance. Much more so than today. I'm much more fluid today. It's gotten much better. So, I was mindful. I was very mindful of what my body could do yesterday. And that is another key that I try to convey to you, that mindfulness really helps to be focused on whatever you're doing with all of your senses, so that you can come to a place of stillness inside, but also that you can tell what your body needs, what your emotional body needs, what your mental needs might be. And then of course I sing in the shower almost every morning. This morning I did again. There was another key to happiness, wasn't it? I haven't done that with a mantra lately, but I still sing in the shower because it just puts me in a great mood. And right now it's easy anyway because the sun is out and it's very lovely. However, some people might say, oh my God, the sun is out, yet the rest of the world is so horrible, we are facing so many challenges. Yes, but be mindful what you focus on, what you put your focus on and set energy to, that will increase. So just try, if you want, if you're willing to, practice gratitude. Be mindful of what you focus on. Practice forgiveness for not being able to do that all the time. Sing and rejoice in the things that you can be happy about, that you generally feel happy about, so you can attract more of those. And of course, joy was first key. From moment to moment, choose what brings you joy. So you see that all of these keys kind of work together. You make conscious choices of, would I like to focus on the doomsday disaster scenario, or would I like to focus on, this is beautiful out here, I hear the surf on the beach, I am in the sun, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Knowing full well that whatever we focus our energy on, we attract more of. So I'm hoping that all these little keys to happiness will help you shift yourself a little bit towards being more centered, towards being more mindful, calm, happier in the end, and then thereby attracting more happiness. Not just for yourself, but also for other people, because they will feel attracted to your calm energy. They'll feel attracted to how happy you are amidst all this chaos, and people need that. We all have moments where we cannot do for ourselves, where we want to but can't, where we want to be happy and positive but we can't. Be that for another person if they cannot be it. And if everybody tries a little bit, we can change the world to a happier place. Meantime, thank you so much for listening and watching. Please share these videos if they've helped you. Please comment. And meanwhile, stay safe. Blessed be. Love and blessings. Bye-bye.